Okay, so welcome back to At America, the U.S. Embassy's American Center. My name is Ara, and I will be your EGOT for today. And for those of you new here, At America is the U.S. Embassy's American Center, and our mission here is to provide a space for Indonesians to learn more about the United States through our programs and also events. And our event for today is Metropolitan Toastmaster Speak-a-thon Round 2. Now, before we start, we have a question of the day for our online viewers. And the question is it true or false Toastmasters International is headquartered in Englewood, New Jersey? You can submit your answer on our social media platforms, and for those of you who can answer correctly, will receive a live shout out from us. And before we start again, we would like to remind everyone that we are having a English speech contest to celebrate MLK Day. And for those of you who want to register, you can do so before 11 January. And yes, please register because we have special prizes for the winners. Now, to start our event for today, let's welcome our President of Toastmasters, Metropolitan Toastmasters. Please welcome President Wilson.
Thank you, Kara, for the warm welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, welcome to Metropolitan Toastmasters Club. Please give your biggest round of applause. Woo! Happy New Year, everyone. We have a lot of resolutions this year, and hopefully we can fulfill them all. But first of all, one of the resolutions we need to achieve is to boost our confidence and practice our public speaking at Metropolitan Toastmasters Club. All right then, before we begin to the main program, let me introduce to you about Toastmasters. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Toastmasters International is a non-profit educational organization. We mainly focus on public speaking, communication, as well as leadership. We are scattered around 145 countries. We have around 22,000 clubs, and around the world, we have around 145,000 members. And we have me here as your president, Goofy president. What can you get from joining Toastmasters? I have summarized to you 6 points here. First of all, we can be evaluated by peers. So ladies and gentlemen, learning at Toastmasters is not all about one-way learning, but we will practice our public speaking and someone else will give their feedback so that we know where we should go. Not only that, but if you want to improve your soft skills, for example, you want to improve your communication so you could get a girlfriend, you want to boost your confidence so you can be sexier to your girlfriend, you can always go to Toastmasters because we can help you learn all of them. And speaking of professional experiences, of course, all of these soft skills are CVable. So if you feel that you want to escalate your career and show your superiors that you are worthy of your pay raise, you can for certain go to Toastmasters and show them that you are worthy. And not last but not least, if you join us, you will have yourself a mentor who will guide you to show you where you can go and how to get there. Now, okay, I'm interested in Toastmasters, but why Metropolitan Toastmasters Club? Why specifically us? If you join with Metropolitan Toastmasters Club, we are collaborating with At America, the US Embassy's American Center. Please give a big round of applause to At America. Thank you very much for hosting us. And then we are also strategically located. We are in Pacific Place, the Sudirman Center Business District. So any of you who are working nearby, you can always go here during your free time and you could learn to practice your public speaking. In Metropolitan Toastmasters Club, we have one spirit, one motto, which is have fun. Very well, since all of you have memorized the line already, let's go one more time. Have fun. Thank you very much for your spirit. Next. Now, if you are joining us as a Toastmasters, you will earn a pathway. This pathway is basically your curriculum. It is designed to help you build the competencies you need to communicate and lead. For example, if you want to become a good presenter, you may want to consider the presentation mastery. If you want to be a funnier guy, you may want to consider engaging humor, such as myself. If you consider yourself as a good communicator, you want to persuade others, you can always choose persuasive influence and so on and so forth. We have 11 pathways for you to choose from. So if you join us, feel free to take your time and choose your pathway. Now, this is the executive committee. These guys are the ones who run the club. First of all, in the executive committee, there is me, the club president. Nice to meet you all. My name is Wilson. And we also have the vice president of education, Toastmaster Albert, who unfortunately is not here. We also have Toastmaster Nikki as the vice president of membership, who is also unfortunately not here yet. And we have the vice president of public relations, Toastmaster Diana. Please stand up. Hello. We also have the secretary and treasurer, Toastmaster Andy, over there. Can you please stand up? Thank you very much. And last but not least, we have Toastmaster Ozan as our surgeon at arms. Please stand up and introduce yourself. Now, peeking over here is our immediate plus club president, Toastmaster Claudia. Thank you very much for coming. Okay then, now the introduction is complete. With my power, I would like to officially open the meeting with 3 knocks from the gavel. With my introduction complete, I would like to give the control to the Toastmaster of the meeting for today, which is a humble guest from SCBD Toastmasters Club, Toastmaster Dede. Please, the stage is yours.
Thank you so much for our president, Toastmaster Wilson. Have fun! Have fun! Okay, congratulations and thank you for your spirit. So for this time, I will to be a Toastmaster of the meeting. So for the Toastmaster of the meeting, I will lead the meeting. So please be careful. And I really honored can to be a Toastmaster of the meeting for tonight. And actually, for tonight, we have a special agenda for this meeting. The first, we have the speaker as well, and then other things. And before we continue to the agenda, I will share about our WOD for tonight, which is sparkle. The sparkle is the to emit little spark as the burning matter. And for this one, the example is wishing you a new year filled with joy, laughter, and the sparkle of exciting opportunity ahead. So for all of you, please a new year, and I hope all of the resolution in the 2024 can you achieve in this year. And another thing is for this agenda of the meeting, we have the first agenda for the table topic session, which is for this one, all of the members, not only for the member, can join in the table topic session. For the table topic session, we have 3 until 4 people to get the opportunity for this one. And another thing is for the prepared speech session, in this meeting, we have 3 speakers uh, with amazing project. And the last is we have the evaluation speech session, which is everyone with the prepared speech will be evaluated. And for this one, I will call our general evaluator because he will help me to evaluate all of the meeting for tonight. So please welcome our general evaluator, Toastmaster Andy.
Hi everyone, it's nice to see you all tonight. So, this is our first meeting for the year. So, I'll be keeping a close inspection for our meetings and how it will run. And with me, I'll have a team of my evaluators, starting from Nabila. Please come to the stage.
So, hello, fellow Toastmaster and guests. Today I will be the grammarian, and as the grammarian, I will be responsible for to pay close attention to all the speaker, uh, and then I will take note of any improper language as well as any outstanding words, quotes, sayings, and or thoughts, and I will share my report at the end of the session. Thank you.
Right? Thank you for the description for your roles. Next up, we have Sam Irfan for the A and WOD counter. Here you go. Without further ado,
Thank you, Toastmaster Andy. Hi, everyone, fellow Toastmasters and guests. So the purpose of my role as an and WOD counter will be to listen for filler words, for overused words, such as right, but, uh, well, so, and etc., or filler words such as and so on. I will also listen for repeated words or phrases. And last but not least, don't forget that we have the word of the day, which is sparkle, right? So I will also listen in for that word of the day, and I will report my findings at the end of the meeting. That's all. Thank you very much.
thank you, Irfan. All right. Next up, we have another of our evaluators, which is Nikki for the ballot counter. Wait, we'll skip you. All right, here you go.
Hello, everyone. So, as your ballot counter for tonight, I'll be encouraging everyone to exercise their right to vote. And at the very end of the session, I'll be announcing to everyone the favorite speakers of the night. All right, so I think that's all from my side. Back to you, GE.
Thank you, Nikki. And lastly, for our evaluator team, we have the timer, which is CM Esther. Please come to the stage and let us know what your role is.
Thank you, GE. As a timer, my responsibility is to time each speaker, and I will show alert by turn on the light uh, for green light, meaning that you are eligible to be voted, and the yellow light, meaning that you still have 1 minute to end up your speech. And when the lamp turn on red, meaning that you still have 30 minutes to end your speech. So don't forget to watch on the timer and the light. Thank you. Back to you.
Thank you, time Esther. All right, so that's our evaluation theme for tonight. Uh, we wish the meeting would go well tonight. So back to you, Toastmaster of the meeting.
Thank you so much for our general evaluator, Toastmaster Andy. So please give applause for Toastmaster Andy. Thank you so much for your spirit. So let's we move on to the another agenda. This is for the table topic session, and this is will be led by Toastmaster Wilson. Toastmaster Wilson, the stage is yours.
Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, welcome back. My name is Wilson. I am also here to serve as your table topics master. Now, because we have 3 speakers for tonight, I will not be selecting a lot of speakers. We are going to talk about New Year. So any of you have already made your resolution? Or maybe you have some regrets from 2023? In these table topics, you will be talking about some of them. So can I have some volunteers? Can you raise your hands if you want to talk in front of the stage? Yes? Soon to be Toastmaster Pasha, please come forward. I may have memorized your name, thank goodness, but you may introduce yourself to the crowd again.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Fasha, and I'll be glad to be the first table topic speaker for today.
I hope you are not traumatized by the last questions from me. All right, soon to be Toastmaster Pasha, this is the first question. Describe your ideal New Year celebration. Describe your ideal New Year celebration, soon to be Toastmaster Pasha.
Okay, so to be honest, the last couple of years I haven't been celebrating the best New Year celebration that in my standards, because I usually just end up staying at home, not really interacting with anyone, not even going out to a New Year party and enjoying the fireworks. I usually just end up staying in front of the computer, maybe in Discord with my friends, like listening of the the sparkles going out outside my window, and for like the last 45 minutes coming into the new year, right? But that's basically because my friends are not here; they are far, far away, and therefore I could not be with them to celebrate it in person. But if I were to have to think about the perfect New Year celebration, of course, I would want to enjoy it with my closest friends and families. I would like to meet them and go to a place to hang out together, just do the usual thing, make fun of each other, and laugh at really dumb inside jokes that we will repeat like at infinitum until we're sick of ourselves, and hopefully not sleep too late and then wake up feeling very terrible because we would be up all night in the end anyway. And that's probably my go-to idea for a perfect New Year's celebration.
Thank you, soon to be Toastmaster Pasha. You may now be seated. Of course, when we are here as working adults or even students, we may spend a lot of time away from our friends and families because of our own duties. So when it's New Year, it's very happy for us to reconvene, gather with our friends and families, and do stupid things together. So thank you so much, soon to be Toastmaster Pasha, for the insight. Can I have another volunteer? Please raise your hand. If not, I exercise the right to choose, and you have no right to refuse. Please stand up and go to the stage. Please give a big round of applause. Hello, can you introduce yourself to the crowd?
Hello everyone, my name is Tiara.
Hi, Tiara. How are you feeling for the table topics?
Is it my first time?
Your first time?
Yeah, for standing in here and to table topics.
Yes, it's an impromptu speech session. I'm sorry if I didn't
Mention it. Okay,
yes, mention
that's
it.
okay.
Okay, so we have the second question right here. Feel free to take a look at the screen. If you could have one wish granted in 2024, what would it be and why? If you could have one wish granted in 2024, what would it be and why? Soon to be Toastmaster Tiara, the stage is yours.
If you could have one wish granted. Mm. For the first time that I don't really have a mention for the guarantees about the wish. I don't think that the wish have a guarantee because if if you have a wish in the year, sometimes it's get a uh fail, or maybe sometimes that we try to hard for getting our wish. I think I want to finish my college and the perfect of score 5 out of 5, 4 out of 4. Okay. So if I got a wish 4 out of 4, it's granted for me. It makes me easier to don't really get stressful for our exam, and I don't really think about my exam because I already get wish granted that I will pass all of my exam for this year. And I think I don't really get a pressure when I get a study for uh, my semester. For 2 semester, I have a granted that I will get a perfect score of my college. And it's really nice because I don't think I got really get for study hard because I already got a granted for that. And I think it's the best wishes for me as a student college, and it makes me have more holiday with my friends without any pressure because I know my score is get granted, and I think this is the best wish granted that I can think for now. And thank you so much for listening my firm. Thank you.
Thank you very much, soon to be Toastmaster Tiara. What a wonderful speech. Most of us have already been in college. We know how excruciating it is to study for our exams. Sometimes we wish we don't have to exert a lot of effort. We can just get perfect scores and we could use the time studying for something else. Hanging out with our friends, playing games, exploring new things, so on and so forth. Thank you very much for sharing, Suntibi Toastmaster Tiara. All the best for your future scores. Hope you do get the perfect score 4 out of 4. We still have two more table topics, and I am still kind here. I would like to invite some survivors. Survivors? What is survivor? Speaker? No, I forgot the word. Toastmaster Sylvie, please come forward. I forgot the word. Volunteer, yes. Volunteer, yes, please come forward. Brain fart. Volunteer. Volunteer. Okay. Toastmaster
Thank
Sylvie, a
you.
loyal
Good
member of
evening.
Metropolitan Toastmasters Club. This will be your next question. Please take a good look at the screen. What is your last year's resolution that you still want to accomplish? What is your last year's resolution that you still want to accomplish, especially this year? Toastmaster Sylvie, the stage is yours.
Okay, thank you for this time. Hello everyone. Hello Toastmaster fellow. So, what is your last year resolution? I think I know and lots because if I know most of us, if we have the resolution, we not accomplish it at all. um, so several points that I never accomplished. First, I become thinner, skinnier, not as fat as now because it's become more fat and fat every year. So it's like reverse from the resolution itself, yeah. And the other, saving more money because every time I want to save my money, I don't know. The devil always show me something, some good things that, or a little bit of stress that need me to buy things that okay, it's just for the stress relief, or maybe okay, it's just one time buying, and it become more and more and more. Maybe I hope this year I can accomplish that two resolution that I have. Thank you, Toastmaster Wilson.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sylvie. Judging from your table topic answer, we could deduce that your 2023 you enjoyed a lot of good food. You also found a lot of good things to buy, and I hope this year your metabolism will be much better to burn all everything without having too much effort. And also you have more income so that everything you buy you still can save money. Thank you very much for sharing with us, Toastmaster Sylvie. Okay, now last but not least, can I have a volunteer? Yes, that handsome man with white shirt, please come forward. We are white and black. I don't know the punchline. Okay, anyway, nice to meet you. Could you introduce yourself to the audience?
Hi, fellow Toastmaster. My name is Calvin, and I'm a guest first time coming here at Mets. So it's a pleasure. Thank you for being a great host. Thank you, Toastmaster Wilson, for hosting as well. And looking forward to do the table topics.
Thank you very much. So basically, in table topics, you have 1 to 2 minutes, especially since you're a guest. 1 to 2 minutes. If you already passed 1 minute, you will see the green light over there. So if you see the red light, you have 30 seconds to wrap up your speech. Because if you exceed those 30 seconds, you will be ineligible to be voted. Okay, are you ready for the last table topic question? All right, soon to be Toastmaster Alvin. The question is this: Calvin with C. Oh, I'm sorry. If you could bury a time capsule for 2025, what would be the message? If you could bury a time capsule for 2025, what would be the message? Soon to be Toastmaster Calvin.
Okay. Now the topic is making me confused because I thought it will be something like 2050 or some 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 longer time period than just another year. But if I am to make a time capsule for 2025, then it would probably to remind myself that no matter what happened this year, it's for the best of myself and the people in my community, my families, my friends, my colleagues. We don't know what will happen in 2024. Like there's so much uncertainty happening, not only here with the election coming in, with overseas geopolitical issues, and we know that everyone is anxious about it. Even we can stop talking during dinner about which candidates are our favorite, and here is everyone laughing about it. Um, we would spend hours and hours talking about it, and yet we don't have any firm conclusion. But hey, yeah, we really don't know what will happen in a year time period, and for that I am actually thankful that I get this opportunity to just make a time capsule as a reminder that if I can open that message, then it's a reminder that I did well and I have a blessing to have another year to live. So thank you, Toastmaster Wilson.
Thank you so much, soon to be Toastmaster Calvin. What a wonderful speech. For your first time, you did very well conquering the fear of public speaking. Please give a big round of applause for him. It is exactly what he said. This 2024 will be so unpredictable. We have a lot going on politically, personally. So in 2025, it may be a good idea for us to appreciate ourselves. We did well in 2024. We should keep going. And I hope that this message will resonate with all of you so that we can start this new year with a bang. Thank you very much. Can I have the timers report whether or not all the speakers are qualified? All table topic speakers are qualified. Thank you very much. Please give a big round of applause to all the speakers. You did very well. If you are interested in speaking in longer times, you may want to consider joining us as a Metzer, aka Toastmaster member. Okay. Since all of you are qualified, please feel free to scan this QR code. In this QR code, we have a poll in which you can vote for your favorite speaker. We had 4 speakers earlier. Well, sorry, let me zoom in. We had 4 speakers. The first speaker was soon to be Toastmaster Pasha, and then soon to be Toastmaster Tiara over there. The third speaker was Toastmaster Sylvie, and the last speaker was soon to be Toastmaster Calvin. Since the poll is open to public, you may be able to see who was the favorite speaker of tonight. So, ladies and gentlemen, this will be all from me. My name is Wilson. Pleasure to work with you as a topics master. I would like to give the control back to Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Dede. Please, the stage is yours.
Thank you so much for Toastmaster Wilson as the table topic master. He really make us laugh with the all of the session that he did. And then so it is the main agenda for all of us because the prepared speech will be present there the best prepared speech. And for the first speech, we have the Toastmaster Cucu, and he will be evaluated with Toastmaster Asli. But for the Toastmaster Cucu will be introduced by Toastmaster Asli. Toastmaster Asli, okay, please on the stage.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Dede. Uh, Hi everyone. Have fun? Nice. Okay, so for prepared speech, first speaker is Toastmaster Cucu, and I will evaluate Toastmaster Cucu. Uh, his he his pathway is presentation mastery, and his project about understanding your communication style. So on this project, Toastmaster Cucu will learn about different communication style and identify about his primary styles. And also he will share the impact of his styles on others. Without further ado, Toastmaster Cucu, unleashing joy, the irresistible fun of agency life. Unleashing joy, the irresistible fun of agency life. Toastmaster Cucu, the stage is yours.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. So it's been a while. It's good to be back here on the big stage. The same nervous. Okay. So in this current session, I'm going to speak about a career, probably. So the title is Unleashing Joy, the Irresistible Fun of Agency Life. I hope it's not a boring topic for you, but don't worry, I will not be talking like your HR team in your office. Okay? So, is there anybody here who is working in any specific agencies? Means either in the public relation agencies, consulting agencies, research agencies. So, is the what is one word that describes agency's life in your opinion? Sorry, dynamic, and then what else? Sorry, hectic. Okay, so I think you're kind of the balanced person. So you're not a negative person or not a positive person as well, because you mentioned two things in a positive ways and in a negative ways. So actually, me myself is working in agencies as well. So I've been working in research agencies for around 15 years. And what I'm going to share is the first one is the bad sides when we are working in an agency. So the first thing that um, describes the lives in the agency is, sorry, the tight deadlines, for sure, right? So you're dealing with clients, so they have any specific request, they have a demand for you, they pay you. So every time they request for some task, they actually demand for you to finish the job yesterday instead of now, right? So everything should be done by now, all right? So, and then a part of that, there will be multiple tasks as well from multiple clients that they don't know if they that we are actually working or servicing multiple clients as well, right? Or probably they pretend not to know if we are working with another clients as well. So that's probably why they request for something that is sometimes not make sense. So related to this point, the second one is the long working hours. So instead of you work for 8 hours from 9 to 5, in my experience, I don't know, I think it will be different. It depends on the industry, it depends on the clients you are handling as well. But in my experience, I usually start my works at 10 and go home at 2 a.m. So that repeated almost every day, and that would be the usual practice in my job, in my workplace. So if I can tell you one experience that, so there was one time that I have a deadlines, right? So everything should be delivered by that day. So the deadline is the EOD on that day. So I work in Sudirman, and then um, I have to spend at the office until 5 in the morning. So I remember very well, if in my office every 7 p.m. the electricity was out. So we have to turn on the desk lamp, right? So there were only two persons in the office at that time, me and my friends. So while there there are lots of the so I remember very well that at that time it was fasting month. So I completely forgot the time until I was aware that it is almost 3:30 a.m. So I forgot to take sahur, and then sudden, and then I called MacD at the time to come to the office to deliver the food immediately. And then I go back home at 5 by taxi. I was still living in Depok at that time. And then I think to myself, and then I ask myself, why this life should go like this while people is starting to move to office in the morning. I just came home, right? And then I slept for 2 hours, and then at 9 a.m. I have to go back to the office again. So that would be the bad sides from working in the agency's life. But however, you can also get the positive things, right? Since you are having the exposures from different projects, so you will learn a lot of skill sets and knowledge from the multiple industries as well, right? So you will be working with lots of clients, and then clients will get to know how's your reliability and some things. And you have to remember that um, while you are working, you're not only doing your daily task. However, you are also building your reputation, right? That one thing that we should remember. And then the second one is we know how to prioritize and organize the jobs, right? So you know the rule, the urgency and the importance. If it is urgent and important, so you have to prioritize it. If it is urgent and not important, so you have to plan. While if it is not urgent but important, so you have to delegate. Okay? And then how do we accept, how do we resolve this thing if we have to deal with it? So the first thing is accepting or doing ikhlas, right? And then also um, the most important thing is we have to find our purpose. Okay, so I think that's all from me. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you so much for Toastmaster Cucu. He shared about the how the agency life, because you know the in agencies he mentioned about everything need to be done now, and he really hard worker with he do right now, and then you know in the agency and it's all of the job that we did, actually it is about the reputation and our job. So please be careful. And we have another tips from the Toastmaster Cucu that if we got the tax from our company for the important or urgent, we have to make it to-do list, like to make to the delegation or then make the plan or just do it right now. So congratulations and please give applause for Toastmaster Cucu. Okay, so let's be move on for the another speaker. We have Toastmaster Ray with the pathway presentation mastery with the title is What Scare Me the Most, and with the evaluator Toastmaster Sinta. So for the second speaker will be introduced with the Toastmaster Sinta. Toastmaster Sinta, please come on the stage.
Thank you. Hello, check. Thank you, Toastmaster Dede. So good evening, everyone. Tonight, I have the pleasure to evaluate Toastmaster Ray, who will be presenting his second project of his level 1 presentation mastery pathway. And the purpose of this project is to review and to learn about basic research method, and then to present a well-rehearsed and also well-organized speech on any topic. And without further ado, I would like to present to you proudly Toastmaster Ray, what scares me the most, Toastmaster Ray. Please join me in giving him rounds of applause.
You don't have to know if I'm happy. You just need to know that I am here, and that is good enough. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, I have a very interesting question to you. What are the similarities between your boss, your girlfriend or boyfriend, and a ghost? The answer is they all are scary. Yes, but I cannot relate because currently I'm single and jobless. So, however, I believe there is one more thing that is way scarier than all of them, and it is big family gatherings. I am absolutely terrified of them, whether it's Christmas time, Lebaran Day, or even just monthly Arisan meeting. I cannot stand them. It's not that I don't love my family. I absolutely adore them. The one reason why I do not like family gatherings is the question when. When do you get married, Ray? When do you finish your study, Ray? When are you introducing your girlfriend, Ray? When are you getting skinnier, Ray? Oh my God, when will you shut the heck up? Seriously, why would they keep asking these annoying questions? Why wouldn't they just appreciate my presence? Isn't that enough? Ladies and gentlemen, I am very frustrated by this. So I looked online and I found some answers, or so I thought. According to the research by Department of Psychology, 11 Maret University in Surakarta, they say there are three main reasons why your dear relatives ask you these personal questions in big family gatherings. First up, by asking these questions, your relatives might think that they are doing you a favor. Including, according to the research, they say that people are usually considered good if they are being attentive on people's needs and wants. So they think if they are asking you these questions, they are performing a good deed because they're being attentive. Imagine that, bombarding you with questions that can make negative impact to your mental state and make you feel insecure about yourself is their version of being good? Who would have thought? If this does not make your blood boil, get this. They feel entitled to do so. According to the research, the mere fact that they share a smidgen of DNA with us apparently makes them think that they have all the rights to know about our life. So they think that it's okay for them to ask these questions to us, and they think that family should have no boundaries. God, I don't even know my parents' exes. I don't even know about my parents' GPA score in school. And I don't need to know about them because it's none of my business. But what do I know? Well, I know. Maybe some of you are thinking, Ray, just chill out. It's a tradition. Exactly. It's a tradition and it's a horrible one. According to the research, just like any other traditions, asking family members these personal questions in big family gatherings has been considered a norm. Simply put, it's generational, meaning It has been passed on from one generation to the others. So people keep doing it over and over again. Ray, I'm your auntie and I'm your family, and I think you're being dramatic. My auntie asked these questions to me. Even my auntie's auntie asked this question to her. So this is normal. Deal with it. Great. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, learning about this research did not make me feel calmer about this whole situation. In fact, it makes me angrier. How could my own family think that they are doing a good thing by asking invasive questions? Not only can they create bad things to our mental state, they also put unnecessary burden on our shoulders. How could they think that they have the rights to ask these questions just because they are a member of our family? They still don't walk on my shoes. They still don't face my problems. They still have no idea of what I have been through. So, no, they have no rights to ask me these questions. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, I shouldn't fear family gatherings, but I do. And it's all because this nonsense tradition. So, with this speech, I encourage us all to start getting rid of this tradition. Stop asking annoying, not important, and invasive questions at our next family gathering. Focus on the good things, that the family is with you right there. Connect with them. Cherish those moments with them because that is the real essence of family gathering. In this new year, I hope that all of us can have a joyful, meaningful family gathering where we can share good conversation, good food, and good moments with our family. But if your auntie, your uncle, or your parents still keep asking you these questions, claiming that they care about you and they want you to be happy, just raise your hand, look them in the eyes, and say, you don't need to know if I'm happy. You just need to know that I am here, and that is good enough. Thank you very much.
Congratulations for the Toastmaster Ray. You don't have to know I'm happy, but yeah, you have to know just I'm be here is really good enough. It's it's a great message for us because every time it's not you but all of us, maybe for the single people, always ask about our family, our parent, our auntie, about how our relationship goes on. But congratulations, it's really great for us to remember to keep happy with ourselves. Thank you and give applause for Toastmaster Ray. So let's we move on for the last our speaker. This is Toastmaster Ozan, and he will be followed by Toastmaster Sauki. And Toastmaster Sauki, please on the stage for introduce our last speaker.
Thank you so much for that, unimportant action. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Yes, I'm trying different openings. Ladies, yes, new me, new mental health problems. Oh, sorry, new me, sorry. So, today we are gonna hear a speech from our SAA, Toastmaster Ozan. Toastmaster Ozan is gonna present a very engaging speech because this is going to be his second speech on his project. So the project is called Evaluating and Feedback. So this is going to be his second speech where the purpose of the speech is he implementing the first feedback to his second speech.
So Toastmaster Ozan said to me that he wants to talk more or he wants to be evaluated more on delivery because that is one of the main feedbacks from his first speech. So without further ado, let me call on Toastmaster Ozan with a speech title, Becoming Better at Texting, Becoming Better at Testing, Toastmaster Ozan. The stage is yours.
Oh, hold on a minute. Oh, yeah, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm a bit busy right now, so I could just text you later. Could you do that, please? Okay, that's great. See ya. Okay, talk to you later. Well, that's the wonders of technology. Yeah, for those who don't know, we really have come a long way from the medieval age where we send messages throughout a pigeon, throughout to be becoming a pigeon ourselves. In case you don't know, that's Twitter. Rest in peace. Thank you, Elon. Well, we come a long way to such an era where technology strives. So many facilities we can talk to each other within lives with live streaming, and we could just witness anything like a concert, video streaming, or whatever it is that you like. Yeah. And end of the day, it's very convenient for us. And when it comes to convenience, it has becoming our laziness to do it. In our lives, what do we do every day? Texting. Yes, we use it for work. We use it for elicit our relationships. We use it for contacting families, and so on and so forth. And the more we text, the worse we get at texting. Now you wonder why do we get worse at texting? By the time we have so many rules of texting, which is arbitrary. Let me tell you why. If you were a guy and you want to try to text a girl, what do? You just say hi. That's it. One block of text, two letters, H and I. Just say hi. From that perspective, from that woman alone, just say hi, and she would respond, hi. And this is the literal guy's head. The moment he receives it, oh, what do I do? Because I get the message here. What do I should reply? There are so many rules. You don't have to text immediately, or you become very clingy. Or the other way around if you're a woman. There are so many rules, even for genders, which is very dumb. We have so many societies that's really, those rules are really arbitrary. And the thing is, nobody follows the same rules. We have our set of rules. These guys has set their set of rules, and you should have their own sets of rules. Let me tell you why. You're wondering because how do I get better at texting? One thing that people forget when we come to texting is to read the text. Now you don't wonder why. When you read the text, here's how it goes. Usually when people are reading text, getting messages, they would get upset on someone sending messages. Now let me tell you why. If you are upset on the communication, especially at text, you will get mad, and what do? You would text back. Some of them would call. Yeah, this is your face when you try to text back and getting an upsetting messages. You would get mad and immediately text. Now, here's the things that you shouldn't do, and what probably you should do when you want the text. Reread the text. Do not get upset for a good reason. Do not assume that you're upset for a good reason, because why? A text doesn't have a tonal voice. It's just letter and it's just words. Yeah? Hence, there were emojis to complement the tonal messages. We really have come a long way from the Egyptian hieroglyphs into alphabetical, only to return this into another hieroglyphs in the form of emojis, clown emojis. Yeah, really progressive. Well, what do you do if you were really upset? If you do not if you're not upset really, you have to very complicit. And you know why? If you were to evaluate about reread, then you got might better evaluation from whoever sent you those texts, and perhaps your reasoning of being upset isn't really that trivial after all. You get what I mean? Yeah. Second thing, what if they ghosted me? They haven't sent me messages for days. Well, the concept of ghosting is really comes back to your own perception of what is ghosted. Are you not getting text back in the form of 10 minutes? Or is it an hour or days or weeks? You know, depends on how you perceive those, what defines ghosting. Yeah? Remember, a texting originally comes down another forms of communication because it's so convenient that you can put it on the text and you can reply it later. Unless you want something of urgent, you can just voice call them. That's really doesn't sounds easier, doesn't it? Like testing is just for convenience. You do not need to have an immediate response if you want if you want to get a response from the opposites. You could just call them instead of texting. Yeah. And another thing is just you cannot control their behavior. Because you know what? On the other side of the text, they could be doing something. They have their own lives. That is one thing that you cannot control them is their behavior when you text. You know, a text doesn't have any vocal tones or body language, so you cannot really perceive those how those messages were perceived. Yeah. So at the end of the day, if you want to become a texting, it's not about the right how you make those how or when those messages are being sent. It's about how do you communicate better with your other halves. Thank you.
Thank you so much for Toastmaster Ozan. He mentioned about how becoming a better text. Yeah, we know we a lot of the using technology such as WhatsApp, Telegram, Instagram, and we a lot of send a message to another people. So please be careful. This message is not for the emotion or body language that we share with others, but only the text. So if you wanna feeling the our counterpart, please call it because the different tone in the call and the message is different. So congratulations, please give applause for Toastmaster Ozan. And I will call our timer, Toastmaster Esther regarding the all of the speaker, please. Okay, so for all of the speaker eligible for the fourth, so I will call for our ballot counter to share about the uh, QR code. So for everyone here, please vote the best speaker that you want for the win in tonight meeting. We have Toastmaster Chuchu, and then we have Toastmaster Ray, and last we have Toastmaster Ozan. Please choose based on your favorite one because the one that will be winner is because your vote. And for before we continue for the general evaluator, we have 1 minute silence. So please be careful and choose for the best one for you. Okay, so for everyone already voted for the best prepared speech. I think everyone done. So let's we move on for the another session. This is for the general evaluator. So I will call our GE Toastmaster Andy, please on the stage. Please give applause for our Toastmaster.
Thank you, Tem Dede. So we've heard a lot of very good speeches tonight, and now we've come to the part for the evaluation session. So without further ado, let's hear from our first evaluator, which is TM Astri. Please welcome to the stage.
Okay, so give applause to Toastmaster Cucu. Woo! Because you let us know that you are nervous, but you can deliver the speech very well, I think. And what I love from your speech is you open the speech about share about your work background first, about agency life. So at least we know how the agency life will be. And then you give question to audience to get engaged with them, because when you get engaged with the audience and get attention to them, they will focus on your speech until at least until the end the speech. And but I see some room improvement for you, that the first you say to the audience that you nervous. Yeah, this is my turn. I nervous, but I try to share some room of improvement. That about the fun of agency life, I think it will be better you share in a good side first before you share about the bad bad side of the agency life. And from your speech, I didn't really see the relate for your project about communication style. So it will be better if for next speech you can try to relate to your project. And then as I know that this is not your first time you bring the speech, it will be better you don't bring the notes, because when you say that on the first at the beginning that you nervous, and then you deliver the speech look very well, but you look nervous again when I think you forget about something from your speech, and then yeah you look more nervous, and start at the time you look your notes. Yeah, I can see that more nervous come to yourself. Yeah, for next challenge, for next piece, I challenge you to use slide. I think it's better if you use slides. Slides, yeah, you can use slides to help you bring your speech better. Uh, to, I think to control your nervous. Okay, I'm looking forward your speech, Toastmaster Cucu. Thank you, and I will give back to Toastmaster Andi.
Thank you, Toastmaster Astri. We hope that's helpful, Toastmaster Cucu. All right, cool. All right, next up, we'll have the second evaluator evaluating the second speaker. So please welcome Toastmaster Sinta.
Thank you, Toastmaster Andy. So please join me again to give Toastmaster Ray a round of applause. Congratulations, Toastmaster Ray. You have completed your second project of your pathway presentation mastery. So I noticed that you mentioned earlier that you are single and jobless, but rest assured, I think maybe 50%. I'm sure about 50% or maybe 60% that if you join Toastmasters, you will left later not single or not jobless for sure. So I think I can see from the audience that we really enjoy your speech, listening to your speech, and you were very comfortable in delivering your speech. And from my observation, you really excelled in a couple of things. The first one is you started the speech by a good ice breaking. You started it with two cues. The first one is giving a quote, and also the second one is to give questions. And that means also from the whole speech, you were also successful in delivering the purpose of the speech. In fact, you can bring the purpose of the project, which is researching and presenting, in a very fun way. You could have brought any more serious topic in this topic about research, but you brought such a lively and very fun topic about family gathering, and we really enjoyed that. And also, you maintain a very good eye contact with the audience. I saw that you move around and you try to own the stage. You also maintain a good contact. I can see your sparkle in your eyes when you speak, when you spoke earlier, and that also things that you excelled in your speech. And for the areas for improvement, I would like to highlight a few things. The first one is about meaningful pause. You started your speech with question, but when you ask the question, just a few seconds and then you begin your speech. I would like to suggest you to wait a few seconds, maybe ask the audience if they know the answers. And also about the pause and movement, about you try to move here and there. I would like to suggest you also to apply some pause in your movement. So for example, you mentioned about tradition, and then tradition. Hmm, it's correct. It's been quite a while that asking that question is a tradition. So that related to pause, and also related to pause to movement, and also to vocal variety, is to have more vocal variety in your speech. We really enjoyed it. It's not flat, but I think we would appreciate you, to have more softer and then louder voices, and then to have more emotion in your speech. And I think that's all. I'm looking forward to listen to your next speech in the future. Congratulations, Toastmaster Ray.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sinta. I couldn't agree more. Toastmaster Ray, you did a very well done speech, especially with Toastmaster Sinta comments with the sparkle in your eyes. I mean, that's really true because I can really feel your passion when you're delivering the speech. All right. Uh, so we can move on to our third evaluator. Toastmaster Shauki will be evaluating Toastmaster Ozan.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Andy. Seriously, give a round of applause to Toastmaster Ozan. That was an amazing, amazing speech. Now, in terms of your speech, there are a lot, and I mean a lot of good things. First of all, the title, better be becoming a better texter. I haven't done that in 4 years. That's why I'm maybe still single. It's quite sad, I know. I'm very sorry. Anyway, the speech title is amazing. The opening is like, I'm gonna do this. It's really engaging in a way that people really want to know more about your speech. It's a really amazing opening because opening in every presentation, in every speech, and etc., opening is a very important thing. It will determine basically if the audience is gonna listen to you or not. If you create a really amazing opening, people will listen to you, and you did that really well, Toastmaster Ozan. Congratulations on you on that. Third is expressiveness. That's one of the few examples that I can give for your expression back there. A really good way to express yourself, or the really good way to deliver a speech, is to become more expressive. And you really did that, gestured, and also vocally. You use a really good vocal variety, using intonations, using vocal verbs, and etc., but also a really good gesture. You're trying to express yourself a little bit more and making your speech much more dynamic. So that's a really good job. However, however, evaluation is the backbone of a Toastmaster. We need to have evaluation. We need to have things to improve on. So there are three things that I want to give to you. First is the staging. You already did a really good job moving to this side, but the staging is really wide. If you want to maximize your staging, go to mid, right, and left, go to the middle again, and go to the left. That way, you really maximize the staging because you really focus on this side, the middle and the right. Second is your eye contact distribution. You already did a really amazing job giving eye contact to this side, but I don't know why it's still lacking on this side. It's really important for you guys to really distribute your eye contacts because it shows that you acknowledge the audience that they're here. So really, this is one of the probably things that is really it's easy to forget, but it's really nice to know to remember those kind of things. And adding personal stories. It's just lacking a little bit personal story. So after that, I think your speech is gonna be amazing, and I cannot wait for you more of your speeches in the future. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Shauki. So that is the evaluation for our prepared speakers. We hope that the evaluation will be helpful so you can improve for your next speeches. All right, next up, we will have an evaluation session. Before that, we will have a voting session for the evaluator. So please, uh, timer first. All right. Before that, before that, we will have a timers report. Please let us know, Toastmaster. All right. So all of the evaluators are in time. So uh, all evaluators will be eligible for voting. So please, you can scan the QR code. Everyone finished scanning and voting? Okay, we can move on now. Right. So next up is our report session. We will be reporting, especially from Toastmaster Nabila for the grammars and from Toastmaster Irfan for the and WOD counters. So please, both of you, could you please come to the stage? Both of you. Okay. So first, Toastmaster Nabila, please report on the grammar.
So, hello everyone, back to me again. So, first I want to congratulate to all the speaker. You guys are doing amazing job. Like, I'm actually a little bit confused what should I write. There is like some improvement that I have already noted here. The first one is from the Sun Toastmaster Fasha. Um, he mentioned like make fun to each other, and I think it could be more to changing like to hanging out to each other. And then um, for the Toastmaster Cucu, he mentioned like I call McD to the office, and I think it's correct, but I think we could change it into like I grab food delivery order to the office, and also doing e-class. We could change it into like work sincerely. And then I note some quotes here from Toastmaster Cucu also. The first one is, we need to do everything by heart. And then from the Toastmaster Ray, connect and cherish with your feeling is the real essence of the family gathering. And then from the Toastmaster Ozan, there is no vocal tone, body language, and body language in texting, so we couldn't interpret someone's behavior clearly in texting. So that's all for my report. Back to you, GE.
Thank you for the grammar report. So, next up, we will have the and WOD counter report from Toastmaster Irfan.
Thank you, Toastmaster Andy. Good evening, everyone. So as the A and WOD counter, I'm actually happy to report from all the speakers. I think everyone did with less than 5 repeated or filler words. So congratulations for all of us. Very good speeches tonight. And next, I think there are some also notable ones that I would also like to mention as a suggestion. I noted that, for example, STM soon to be Toastmaster Tiara or Toastmaster Tiara, in the table topic earlier, there are some that you did, and these are some involuntary like you know the next word, but the is just very short and connected to the next word, right? So I think this is something that is good to be noticed by other evaluators, such as this role. So I would like to suggest that. And TM Chuchu, I think you also have some and repeated words such as the, or I. So I think this is something that we could also think about. And I am happy also to report that for the word of the day, sparkle. There are only 2 speakers tonight that say the word. so it's Toastmaster Pasha and Toastmaster Sinta. So congratulations for both of you for using Sparkle. Hopefully, and quick advice for tonight. I think to reduce this or repeated words, we could speak slower or pause if you forgot. I'm also still learning, so I think it's good that this role is able to kind of give an overview for everyone. And of course, if you want to be evaluated, have peer feedback, I think one of the major things you could do is to join the Maths Toastmaster Club. Have fun.
Thank you, Toastmaster Irfan. So I think that's a very comprehensive and very thorough review of your and WOD usage. And all right, so next I'll be giving a quick evaluation for this meeting session. First of all, thank you, Toastmaster Dede, for being the host for our first ever 2024 meeting. I think you did really well. You carried the meeting really well. Everyone is very engaged, and I don't have any major, um, I guess, concerns or anything that's impacting this meeting. So I think this meeting has been run very well, and the timings and everything is on time. So there's really no major issue for our first ever 2024 meeting. Okay, so I guess that's all for the meeting reports. And thank you, everyone, and have a good night. So next up will be the ballot counter report. Toastmaster Nikki, would you please come to the stage to report for the ballot? The stage all yours.
For the kind reminder. All right, so we're at the end of the session, but I guess this is the most awaited session for everyone because as the ballot counter, I will be announcing the favorites of tonight. All right, are you guys ready? Thank you. All right, first up, we have our favorite table topic speaker, which goes to drum rolls, please. All right, next we have. Huh? All right. Damn. Yeah, you want to see? Okay. All right. So the favorite table topic speaker goes to soon-to-be Toastmasters, Calvin. Please come up to the stage to claim your prize. Kind of. Congratulations. Yes. All right. Do we have the photo? Kind of. All right. I'll just join. Thank you. Congratulations once again. You can stay on stage. Okay. Then the next one we have the. You can stay on stage. We'll take a group photo later on. We'll have the favorite evaluators and drum rolls, please. Okay, favorite evaluator goes to our own Toastmaster Shauki. Please come up to the stage. Congratulations. Congratulations. All right, let's come up to the center for photo sesh. Dipegang dong. Nah, there we go. All right, 1, 2. All right, congratulations. Please stay on the stage. All right, and last but not least, we have our favorite prepared speaker. And drum rolls, please. It goes to the very well-deserved Toastmaster Ray. Congratulations for the awesome speech. There we go. Congrats. Your certificate, and you get the trophy for 5 minutes. Okay. All right, let's take a picture first. Awesome. Then maybe with everyone. Thank you very much. Congratulations to the speakers. All right, and I'm giving it back to the president for tonight.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nikki, for the ballot announcement, and congratulations to everyone who won the favorite award. But let's not forget, congratulations to everyone who attended this meeting and also role takers. Please give a big round of applause to us all. Personally, as the president, I'm very happy that we started the year with such strong speeches. Especially, all of the speeches were very engaging. It relates to everyday's life, and we had no difficulty in expressing our experience and turning it into a speech material. Because we still have time, I would like to invite maybe our favorite speaker, Toastmaster Ray. Could you please come forward? There is an interview session because we are so enthralled with your speech, so perhaps you could share with us how the preparation went. Toastmaster Ray, congratulations once again.
Hello.
Hello. Why are you so nervous?
I guess I don't know why I'm here.
Okay, so as we know, this is his second speech. Your first speech was called A Lesson That Changed Me.
Yes.
So could you tell me how your preparation went? How were you able to craft such a humorous speech that made everyone engage and laugh?
I think the best thing that I can say about preparation is just go for it. And if you don't go for it, you will not have a speech at all. So for me, it doesn't matter. It matters more that you try first and putting your words first, and then maybe evaluate it by practicing later, and not to focus more on the stuff that you think that makes it perfect. So for me, my speeches always comes randomly. I didn't really for this speech in particular. I did it 3 days ago, and just really practice it yesterday and today. So
That was amazing. Thank you, Toastmaster
Thank
Ray.
you.
Congratulations.
Thank you,
So we have a lot of problems in Toastmasters where we always overthink about what kind of speech we need to make. But Toastmaster Ray is assuring us that there is no need to overthink. Just go for it, write out your words, and then practice. And as you practice, you can learn how to rewrite your speeches so that you know what is best. Maybe I can invite also our favorite table topic speaker, soon to be Toastmaster Calvin. You wanna go forward and be interviewed as well? Yeah, no choice, no choice. You have to come here. Okay, I'm not going to ask you because you're a new guy. Maybe you can share with us how was your expectation at this meeting and how it actually went. Maybe you can share us your observation and feedback.
Yes, I think the meeting is very well hosted and prepared. I'm getting too much stage time today, but thanks again for the hospitality, everyone, fellow Toastmasters, and really appreciate this opportunity. I think the speech were very well prepared, and the evaluators are also really excellent for the day. So well done.
Thank you very much, Interbitas Master Calvin. You may now be seated. This is a reminder for us all. If you want to make meetings, always try to enjoy the process so that we can always entertain our guests. And maybe last but not least, our favorite evaluator, Toastmaster Xiaoqi, our loyal customer of that specific trophy. Maybe you can share with us how we can deliver an engaging evaluation that wins us trophies every time. Maybe. Yeah, yeah, it's okay. It's okay. This is called accelerated escalation.
Yes. So in terms, I'm gonna become super serious a little bit. Not really. But in terms of evaluating, the things that I really learned in Toastmaster is to find a gap between evaluations. So basically, if people already excelled in their content, talk more about their delivery and etc. Because in terms of speeches, this is the thing that I learned from my mentor and also from Toastmaster and also other public speaking activities. No matter how good your content is, your content will not be as good if you have a really, really lackluster delivery. So please be a good reminder for everyone, for me as well. In terms of delivering a speech, it's really better. It's really good to have really good content and really good delivery, because again, a good delivery can cover up a really, really lackluster content, and a good content can become much better if they have good delivery. So that's my takeaway. So thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Xiaoqi, for sharing. If you want to become a good evaluator, make sure to find the gap between what is good and what can be improved so that the speaker can know what they could go where next. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoy our meetings, I invite all of you to follow our Instagram page right here. You can type out Match the Toastmasters in order to find our Instagram page and click the follow button. And then if you are interested in joining us as a member, you can contact Toastmaster Nikki over there. You could scan the QR code here to get her WhatsApp number for business purposes only, please. And if you want to join us at the community, please join our WhatsApp group at the third and foremost QR code. Next, please. And then our next meeting will be at 23rd of January 2024, our regular meeting. And the meeting theme will be time to have a checkup where we will be role-playing as doctors. So that will be all from me. Thank you very much for joining this meeting. With the power of the president, I would like to close the meeting by knocking on the gavel 3 times. Thank you very much. Have fun. Back to Kara. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Kak Wilson. Thank you so much, everyone. Okay, so I would like to say thank you so much, everyone, for joining our event today. I hope you guys had a lot of fun. And earlier in this event, we had a question of the day, a social media quiz. And the question was, is it true or false Toastmasters is headquartered in Englewood, New Jersey? And the answer to that is false. Toastmasters International is actually headquartered in Englewood, Colorado. Shout out goes out to @IrulMDR from Instagram for answering the question correctly. For those of you who enjoyed our event today and want to join more interesting events here in Ad America, you can follow our social medias at AT America on Instagram, Twitter, and also Facebook. And also visit our website at www.atamerica.or.id. Once again, thank you so much, everyone, and see you soon at the next Ad America event. Thank you, everyone.